Hello everybody and welcome to Space Haven. Welcome to this first video on the early alpha edition of the game. This game is basically Rimworld in space. That's the best way of describing it. Obviously it's got a long way to go to get anywhere near the Rimworld we know. However, they have certainly come a long way in a short space of time. So let's have a look at the actual game itself and see what it's all about. So there's two scenarios to start off with, the first and the second, nice and easy to understand. And basically the difference is if you want to play the first one, it'll kind of give you the basics and whatnot. So we'll play the second one. But if you're new to this game, make sure you hit that first one. Okay, so this game is currently Kickstartering, so if you do like the look of it and you want to get involved with it, make sure you check out the link in the description below on their Kickstarter and show them some support. It certainly is worth a game to have a look at if this is your style. Well, let's have a look in more detail what it's all about. So you are currently on a little mining station and everybody's going about their own business. There are some little mining platforms around and a derelict ship to play with. Now bear in mind, everything you see today is early alpha, so there is still bugs and things missing and whatnot. That's to be expected on a game that's still in its early days of construction, so bear that in mind. But let's have a look at making our own ship today. So everything's in a nice easy construction area here, and we can actually build what shape of ship we want. You can build it as small or as big as you like, but obviously there's certain things you're going to need to kind of get yourself about. So let's just build ourselves a small craft, should we say. We'll call it a shuttle, and then we'll have a look at our crews, make sure we've got somebody on construction. We've got two on construction, that's nice and good. And this is a very similar system to what you have on Rimworld, where you can set priorities and stuff like that. Lines are what people will do, and obviously the up signs are what people will prioritize. You got your schedule just like you do in Rimworld, sorry, and obviously ships, you can choose between the ships where they work and where they sleep. So first off, we actually need a ship to build anything in, so we're just going to let him plod along. We've got quite a few hull blocks, so we should be alright there. And obviously everybody else will just go about the business. We can do some refining, so we can build some more hull blocks. So they'll go about. So we'll just speed up the process. As you can see, they start building it there. It looks, I mean, the animation for the building of the ship is pretty smart. I quite like it. There we go. And they'll go back and collect more. There we go. And they'll continue working on our ship. So just like Rimworld, they have health needs and stuff like that, so you've got to make sure they're kept happy. I mean, in here we've got a jukebox, obviously got the sleeping quarters they have, we've got heating, we've got life support, CO2 scrubbers, all sorts that have been put into the game, which is really good to think about. You got your shuttle as well, which you can get about into the derelict, which we'll have a look in now. So we'll just pause it a second, let's see if you're any good at weapons 3, so we can give you a weapon. So we'll draft you, get you to pick up a weapon. We've got a shotgun there, and we'll take her to the derelict. So we'll head over to the derelict now, and we'll dock on the derelict. I'm not going to go into too much detail about how things are done in this episode. If you'd like to know more about the game and its mechanical side of things, then just leave me a comment below and I'll go into more detail on the next episode. Okay, so we can now check out the derelict. Now we'll just slow it down a little bit because there are enemies on these derelicts. And you're going to go about all the rooms. Oh, there's an enemy there. There we go. Okay, let's go and scout the back end of the ship. our hull blocks are low. Oh, there's another enemy. There we go. And another. There we go. So now we can salvage this. So if we open our salvage area, we can break down everything of use. We'll accept that. And then we can transfer everything to our mining station that we've got presently. So we'll just go ahead and get all that done there. There we go. And then we'll go back to our ship here. So then once you've done that, we'll just undraft them and they'll get on with doing the work. We've got low oxygen, so we need to go and grab some oxygen. There we go. So our critical resources are low on hull, so we can actually craft more hull, but well, we may need more hull, to be fair. We're not quite finished. So we'll just get some more hull on the go. 5 more blocks will do us. Oh, we need to set some mining up because we're not going to be able to get anything otherwise. So nice and easy mining here. There we go. We've got water and electronics available as well, which is good. So they're just heating at the moment. They're still building the ship. We're getting there. So let's just jump ahead now to when we've got a bit of a ship to work with. Welcome back everybody, and as you can see we've now got ourselves something to work with. It took a little longer than expected because they actually mined everything first before finishing off the construction, and they also did the derelict as well. Okay, what have we got here? So we have no more. That's fine. Oh yeah, because there's no more. Have they finished it? Yeah, the hull's finished. We'll just do one more hull just in case. So we've now got something to work on, but obviously there's nothing at all we can actually do with this because there's no airlock. So first things first, we need to build ourselves a little airlock, and you can pop that anywhere you like, but we'll pop it at the front. Now there's various things you're going to need on your ways, because once you teleport out of here you're going to lose that mining facility. So we're going to need a pod hangar and a shuttle hangar, and we can nick the shuttle as well, which is good. We need everything to support life. So the first thing I want to do is get life support going, but obviously the first thing we need before that is power. So we'll just get a small power supply. I can't build no airlock, that's fine. And we'll just chuck it near the airlock. Oh, is that too close? Oh, we can't build it all until the airlock's done. Okay, so hopefully someone will go. There we go. But we're on pause, that won't be why. So oh, they haven't finished gathering all the resources. Still lots of resources in there. So obviously when you break it down, they put them in these little containers, and then everybody comes and collects them all and fills them up. The ship takes them back to your ship. The shuttle takes them back to your ship. So what we can do is we can stop a couple of people working on the derelict. So we'll stop them two working on the derelict, and hopefully that might make them work on this. And it's just does drop the supplies there for the who's our logistics worker? Construction, Bladanays and Nisharies. Okay, that should do us there. So hopefully Bladen should come back out of there. To be fair, what we got on schedule wise? It's free time anyway, so we'll zoom until they've had their sleep, and we'll see. Well, once we've got the airlock done, we'll see where we go from there. I'll see you all shortly. Okay, we've finished our airlock, so now we can go about actually doing something on this ship. So let's get our power put in there. mentioned. There we go. There's our power supply. We're going to need some storage as well. Chuck storage in there. And then we really need to start getting on things like life support and stuff like that, because realistically we want to get onto the ship as soon as we can, really. So we're going to deploy some stuff here. There we go. Now I like the fact that they thought about CO2. So you need a CO2 scrubber, and obviously you're going to need that for construction stuff as well at a later stage, which we'll go into. But for now we will... Right, we're going to need food production. A couple of grow beds here and there. Pop that there like that. There we go. I think we need to somehow get some power supply in and about. Tools facility. We'll get another storage just in case. There we go. Supplies are coming in. So your hyperdrive can really go anywhere, but I didn't think about that, to be fair. We'll just build another. We'll build some more hull. We'll do a bit more hull on there. Hull 5 hull. We'll just expand our ship. Ship hull. Build hull. And go. Hopefully we can get what we're going to need. So you need a bridge and a hyperdrive to get everywhere. I see the layout of your ship is really not very important, you know, as in terms of things doing things. You can have it whatever layout you want, really. But obviously you need various things like your food supply and stuff like that. Facility, kitchen. Chuck our kitchen there. We're going to need some beds. So we're just really doing something quite basic for now, just so that we can get about. That should be alright there. So everything is just all about getting things going for now. You can alter your ship as and when you go about doing things. So we really want the basics here, just to show what the game can do. There we go. Some more of the ship being expanded there. Okay, no place to rest on the mirror yet. The beds haven't been built. I think they're still collecting on the derelict yet. Derelict's not quite finished, so they're still busy with that. They're obviously busy doing the hulls as well to just get this ship finished off. There we go. Can we get our hyperdrive in there? Yes, we can. Once they've finished that little piece there, there we go. We may not be able to get round there actually, so we'll just build another piece of hull there, just so they can get about, because they need to get to that little locker there to put in the power drive. There we go. Excellent, so they should be able to get about now. We're going to need more thermal regulators. Takes a lot to heat a ship up, apparently. There we go. We'll just chuck another one here just to help. I need a toilet. And we'll chuck a jukebox and an arcade machine in there as well. Okay, so the only thing we haven't done is these here, which we can concentrate on further down the line anyway. There we go. So they'll come in and start doing all the building. Busy bees. Okay, so the power supply is up, so obviously we can have a look at our levels here. So this is our temperature levels, heat levels. So as you can see, the only real place heated up is where the first heater is. CO2 levels are fine, they're safe. Oxygen levels, low oxygen levels actually. Now that may be because it's just started. As you can see, it is expanding slowly, but we may need a second second production of oxygen actually. Now it could be down to the temperature as well, because obviously the temperature makes it hard to breathe. It looks like the heat's spreading quite a lot. Okay, so we've got some facilities done and dusted now. The temperature's holding out quite well in the whole ship. It's still quite cold at the back end, but it's livable. It's not absolute zero, and it's not got ice all over it, so we can start thinking about moving our crew over to this ship rather than the other one. Now, to do that, we'll have to transfer our resources over so they don't starve to death, as we have no water. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move everybody over. This is now your home base, and we can now look at transfer resources over as well. So now we want to keep some resources on this ship just so that it can continue working. We'll just we'll leave 5 on there for now. We'll move all the food over and all the resources over as well. Just leave ourselves with the metals and the raws, just so that we can convert them into something useful. To be fair, it's quite a fair bit there, but we'll keep it like that for now. Okay, so hopefully they'll start working. Now they are still doing the water and the electronics, so we'll just stop the water and electronics for now, and hopefully they're still doing basic blocks as well. Okay. Crew are nice and busy. Getting resources over to the airlock ready for our ship. There we go. And our crew's heading over there as well. So hopefully we'll see this last bit here done and we can start expanding on things. There we go. Construction is going well and truly. There we go. Now there's no food over here at the moment, so they're going to struggle. They're at least sleeping there, so we go, and our 5th man will come over as well. Now what we might do is actually keep Nisha there, keep her there around us for next time, just so they'll work on the stuff around here. Okay, let's fast forward now till what the daytime is. Okay, our crew's back up and running and working on some stuff again, and we can start growing some food. Actually, we'll make that fruits. Actually, we'll make that root vegetables, fruit. When I can grow, it'll be root vegetables as well. Okay, still waiting on water and stuff there. Waiting on power as well. Where's production power? That's not going to reach, is it? That's light. So we'll just do another. Oh, will it reach? Power. Yeah, it will do, but we won't be able to get the light in there, so we'll cover that with that there. Cover that with that there. There we go. So we're getting starvation because the food's not come over yet, but the food's starting to make its way over now. There we go, excellent. So what we can do is we can actually move the craft over now, so we can move it over to here. So that's now its home base, and we'll do the same with one of our mining ones as well. Right, it should go back into there. There we go. Okay, another evening done. And we're starting to get somewhere now. There's still quite a lot of resources over this side still that we need to move over. We're still getting... Well, they've refined all that now, that's good. So we'll refine the rest of the water. Otherwise we'll run out of water. And then we could do some electronics, I guess. 10 more electronics. Let's move over the last of the resources. Make sure they're all over. There we go. Okay, excellent. Okay, everything has been completed. We have everything finished. We can self-sustain now in this little craft, and we can travel, which is the most important bit for us. And now there's still a lot of resources over this side, and we're obviously still producing water and electronics as well. I think we might have finished the electronics, to be fair. Yes, we have. So some resources left over, that's good. We can use them resources at a later stage in this ship, but we really need to keep ourselves afloat for long enough. So that water really does need to be done. Okay, looks like water's damaged, to be fair. It's night time yet again, so it's another pause. And we're looking like we're growing everything near enough now. So our food's growing quite nicely. And we can allow this to use the human meat that we've got. I think we've got some somewhere. Yeah, there's 2. Okay, so we can use that as well to help us make some food. Okay, there's no food left over here. So So all we need to do now is, can we transfer? Oh, we can transfer, I didn't realise that, so we'll just build the craft there. So just idling at the moment. Okay, so our hull blocks are the only thing that's short on. And we could do some whole blocks, or we'll make some. I'm not sure how many we're going to need. So we'll do 10 more. That should allow us a bit of customization on the ship at a later stage, just so we can get something a bit bigger, so then we can work on constructing our own means of crafting. We can build these ourselves as well. We have it. No, it's not that one. It's production, isn't it? Resources. So we've got them there. We just need to get ourselves in a position where we can use them. So we're still bringing stuff over from the main station here. Can we transfer more over? Oh yeah, plenty more to transfer over here. So we'll just get the water over. That should do us there. Get them over there. That's all going over already. There we go, then resources should come over to our ship. Got loads of resources there. Just keep stacking it up. We're using so much water, it's good. We need water for our oxygen and for our plants, so we need to make sure we've got plenty of water available. So let's let that tick over and we'll come back once we're ready to travel. We'll show you the travel and then that'll be it for this episode. And then we'll move into doing a proper series at a later stage with a bigger ship. Okay, so that's now everything over and we're ready to do some jumping. So we're going to charge our jump drive up and have a look what we have in the next sector. Okay, so this is the sectors we're working on. It's quite a big area we're working on actually. So in the next one we've got a derelict ship, so we're going to go straight to that and we're going to take what we can from the derelict ship. We're going to drop into normal space. There we go. And we have the derelict ship to work on. So same as before, we need to work out who it is who had our weapon. Who did we give the weapon to? I can't remember. Was it Jerry? Yeah, Jerry. So we can hire Jerry again. Let's head over to the derelict. And we can head out and take all the resources off this ship as well. And obviously this will keep us going until we find more resources and the ability to build more things. There's quite a lot of derelicts around, which is good. There we go. So let's keep the speed up just so we can get it done quickly. Seems to be a lot of ships in here, a lot of space in here. There we go. So that's like last time, just going into every room, clearing every room, and obviously, oh, there we go. Get rid of that, and we'll just need some more oxygen. Go. Oh, we'll just take this room here. It's just a bridge area, or what we'd class as the bridge area. I think it is actually. There we go. There's the bridge there. There we go. So we've now got it again. So we can now salvage. So we can open salvage and salvage everything. We can take all the resources off this ship. And again, transfer everything over. We've got some more power supplies, which is good. Some more food and stuff. So our crew will now work to move all that over to our ship. And all we need to do is just unrecruit Jerry and the ship, and they'll go about their business. Obviously sleepy time, so she'll head back to our ship. And then when they come up, they'll start salvaging and taking it all down. So that's it for this episode. Hopefully you've had a good look of it. Remember, hit that thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and if you do like the game and you want to get involved, then head on over to the Kickstarter. That's on the description section, and show them some love for that. It's a really good game, really fun game. I've played it for a bit. I've got a larger ship that I'll show you all in the next episode, and really it's your imagination that stops you from building a ship, really. I mean, other than the basics that it needs, you can get away with doing quite a lot. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Until next time, everybody, take care for now. Bye bye.